right, Jay, so we laid it out. We were on that 2-game skid. People thought the world was ending. And then West Virginia said, allow me to reintroduce myself, and really tore down the Texas Longhorns in a big way. 35-point win. The biggest in-conference win since St. Bonaventure in 1994. What happened against TCU?
You know what? The bottom line is we just couldn't shoot. That's my thing. Like, I hear people blame the refs. People go here, people go there. Stop it. When you shoot through 33%, when you go 25 for 75, shooting field goals, you can't blame anybody but yourself. There's times when you look at teams. Texas A&M, maybe that's not true now, but then when you watch them, they look like a better team than us. They look bigger, stronger, faster, whatever. That's not what I saw in TCU. That's not what I saw in Texas Tech. That's not what I saw in Kansas. But when you shoot 33%, that speaks volumes, and it doesn't matter for the better team. It doesn't matter if I still feel like we're going deep in the tournament. When you lose, and that's what happened. There's no refs. Shoot the ball better. Make a bucket. Bottom line.
Well, if you look at it too, there's a little deeper information if you want to look at statistics. Casaza put out the fact that we're 7-0 on Saturdays in home games, and then 0-7 on the following Monday in away games. The travel, I think, has an impact. We didn't have the legs. So when you don't have legs, you can't shoot. The other thing we didn't do well, we did not rebound well.
We didn't.
And when you don't have legs, you can't rebound. I feel like people keep calling this team lazy, and I don't think they're lazy. I think that they were just worn out. I'm not trying to make excuses because there are no excuses. A win's a win, a loss is a loss, and we didn't look good. But Jamie Dixon had his guys ready. At halftime, he said, we believe we can win. We're going to win.
Which isn't okay. No, which isn't okay. Look, I can't stand Jamie Dixon. You're a Panther for life. When I heard that, my blood wasn't, I didn't feel like I hate TCU. I do now. Not just because they beat us. I always remember, like, the game was coming on, and then they flashed Jamie Dixon's face, and instantly I wanted to throw up / punch a TV. I can't stand. No, he can coach, but.
Well, not only can he coach, but he made a wise decision. He left Pitt when Pitt decided they were going to stop putting their resources into sports, as so many people have reported, and take their focus from sports and go back to his alma mater. And he went at the right time when TCU was getting their stride. They're in a Power 5 conference. They've got the money. They've got the resources. You can see the result. Okay. They won the NIT last year.
All right.
They were picked to finish second in the Big 12 this year, and they got us. They're 1-11 against us, but this time they got us.
Good.
There's really nothing to say.
No, good for them getting us. All the other, he left Pitt. Who cares? Who cares?
So is Issa the problem? We're 1-3. We're 1-3 since Issa got back.
That's really funny when I hear people say that. Come on now. Come on. Now, if everybody else was balling out of control and Issa's man kept scoring and he kept turning over the ball, that's one thing. What in the world makes you feel like watching the game that this guy right here is dampening our team? I understand you look at the overall product, but this has nothing to do with Issa. Nothing.
Issa's averaging 13 and 9. Last time I checked, that's a pretty good stat line.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I personally don't think Issa is the problem. I don't think chemistry is the problem. I don't think the fact that Teddy Buckets came back from an unconfirmed or basically an unspoken suspension. I just think we didn't have it. When you can't make shots, you can't win games. And that's all I think it is. I don't think it's anything more. I don't think it's anything less.
No, absolutely.
So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think we're going to bounce back. It's January. It is not March. I'm not one of those people who thinks that games don't matter, but I do think they matter less when you have as many as you do in college basketball. I think they matter less when you have a tournament for your conference, when you have a tournament for the NCAA and you have a chance to win 5 or 6 games for the title. I think this team can make a run. I also think this team, once again, is going to continue to mature.
I agree. I agree that we're going to make a run, but I will say it is early, and sometimes I lose focus on that. It's early, and you want to get up, but we knew coming in this that we were going to lose some games. We knew we were going to lose some games. The Big 12 is tough. We play close games no matter what. We knew this was going to happen. I react badly because I react badly to every loss, but we knew this was going to happen. So now we've lost 3 or 4. Don't undersell it. 3 or 4 is big time against good schools who are in competition for the Big 12. But not so fast. there's a lot of games left to play, and we have a good team. And sometimes we're just not going to shoot well. So, yeah.
There's only one game. There's only one game that I can't forgive them for losing because they had no business losing, and that's Kansas. The Kansas game is inexcusable. Besides that, it's just part of being in the Big 12. That's how I see it. And we get to see Kansas again. We get to see TCU again. We get to see Texas Tech at home. So I'm not sweating it like so many other people are sweating it. And the refs are not out to get us, okay?
I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
They're not.
Every team.
Higgins is – nobody likes Higgins. Nobody likes him, okay? I've seen other teams try to say – their fan bases try to say that West Virginia gets all the calls. That's nonsense too. Nobody is conspiring for us, and nobody's conspiring against us. Please, can we leave that somewhere else and focus on who we are and what we can do?
And I know
speaking of that,
no,
Maniacs and the crowd. What'd you say?
No, go ahead. Talk about the Maniacs.
The Maniacs and the crowd at the Coliseum, they have been live. All the complaints during football season, there is no complaint now at basketball season. That they've done their job. They have been who they are, who we thought they were. Okay, and I have nothing but love and respect for the Maniacs.
I'll go with it. I heard from a few different sources that last game was kind of quiet, but I promise you one thing. Saturday is going to be live. I don't. They're gonna
blow the lid off.
I don't care if they're not ranked. It's going to be live.
And that. We're going to end our talk of TCU and Texas on that note. It's Brandon Phoenix, a.k.a. I Also Hate Pitt from the Raspy Voice Kids. And if you can't tell, I am so excited to tell you about our newest sponsor, Sandwich University, SandwichU. Why? Because it is the bomb. That place is so lit. And if you don't believe me, ask Good Morning America, who rated it one of the top college restaurants. It's also one of the top 25 places to try before you die. They're open till 4 a.m., so they're there if you have cravings late. And if you're in Morgantown, if we're being honest, there's going to be nights where you're having cravings late. We all know. If you're there, if you live there, you got to get there. You got to have the sandwich because they are the king of the fat sandwich. Hashtag fat sandwich. Hashtag king of the fat sandwich. If you don't live there, it's a great place to go before and after the game. You're going to see their name. They're up on the Jumbotron. I cannot tell you how excited we are, and I cannot tell you how excited you're going to be when you have what they have to offer. You can see here some of their menu items, some of their menu options. They deliver too. Check them out. SandwichU, now franchising.